wanted to make sure you weren't crashed.
No way.
So you still taking off?
Yep, a couple hours I'm free. So, you here to see me off?
I was gonna email you, but I figured I'd say adios in person.
Thanks, I'm touched.
There he is, Mr. Manhattan.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Raul. Come to wish the rebel without a clue bon voyage?
Well, I have a clue. Just ain't staying here.
Hicksville, USA, right?
It's a little too suburban for me.
Well, I just wanted to say take it easy. I gotta get to work. You sure made things interesting around here.
Yeah, well, you'll never admit it, but you're gonna miss having me around. Bug you.
Good luck in the Big Apple.
Thanks. Oh, and a word of advice. Stay clear of my mom for the next couple of days.
Oh, God, you mean the next couple of lifetimes. Take care.
You too.
Hey, maybe I'll stop by the coffee house.
Sounds good.
What?
Catherine. Darling, I'm sorry to drop in like this, but I had to see you.
What is it?
Well, darling, I am going away only for a few days, but I didn't want you to think that I disappeared again.
Little R&R from Jill?
Actually, no. My roommate doesn't even know I'm leaving town.
And you like to keep it that way.
Precisely.
My lips are sealed. But tell me, where are you going?
India.
India?
I hope to locate Brock. Well, Paul Williams is going with me.
Does this concern your granddaughter by any chance?
Yes. Nikki, I want to bring Brock home. I want to introduce him to a daughter he doesn't even know he has. I'm so hoping this trip will unite a family.
That's wonderful, Catherine.
Yes, it is. Something tells me everything is not so wonderful in your world, huh? What is it?
You summoned me?
Come in, my darling.
I assume this has to do with Brash and Sassy.
Does indeed. But there's something else I'd like to discuss with you first. And that is your mother.
Mother, what about her?
I don't know what's going on with her. I just get the feeling that she's at loose ends, dissatisfied. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I mean, after all that she and I have been through, I would assume that she'd be happy and fulfilled, and I get the distinct impression that she's not. Do you have any idea why that might be the case?
Thinking about your father?
Hi, Mame. Yep, today's the day. Victor's deadline.
Jack filled me in before he left last night. Said that he was going to go track your father
We
down.
were hoping to keep Dad out of it until it was a done deal.
But right now, you don't have any other choice.
We still need to secure the final funds to buy back Chabot. Just the final funds.
You know, Ashley, I offered to help. Thanks to Jill and a very bullish stock market, my personal savings have grown substantially.
It's very generous of you, Mame, but
Ashley, Chabot is a sound investment. Not to mention, a perfect addition to my portfolio.
well, now look at you. I do appreciate your offer, but the kind of money we're talking, Mame, it's huge, huge.
All right, if you need someone to kick in some extra funds.
All right, we'll keep you in mind.
You know, you are surprisingly calm considering what's at stake.
I'm trying to remain positive.
And hoping that Jack can track down your father.
Yeah. Well, no news is good news, right? I just know that Jack is going to walk in here any second. He's going to have the financing we need to give Chabot back to our dad.
Oh, no, I'll get it.
Mamie, this is not your job anymore.
I'm going out anyway, besides. Force a habit. Jill! Oh, and I was having such a pleasant morning.
Oh, man, that place was amazing. Did you see some of those strollers? You talk about souped up. And the bassinets, the cribs, the bouncers. This baby thing is big business.
Tell me about it. You didn't write the check.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm working again. Had no idea how much it takes to keep a kid in style.
Oh, come on. You were totally into it. I mean, you're picking out all the top-of-the-line products.
Oh, well, what else? Nothing but the best for our child.
Honey, did you see this music box? So precious. Reminds me of one that my mom used to have.
Open it up, get the wall.
What is it?
There's something I've been meaning to tell you. I can't put it off any longer.
What can I do for you, Victor?
Come in, Bradley.
Does this have something to do with Brash and Sassy by any chance?
In case you didn't know, Victoria had a photo session with Malcolm Winters. I did some test shots to see what is best for the Brash and Sassy advertising campaign.
Vicky, I thought we agreed to wait on photography until the deal with Chabot was a fait accompli.
Well, despite what you might think, Bradley, we can't put this on the back burner any longer. We have to be ready to hit the ground running when we become independent of Chabot.
Don't suppose you have the pictures with you,
You want to see them?
if you don't mind. Thank you.
Hola, Ramona. Hey, got something for me?
Finished it up this morning.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. You know, my allergies haven't been this great for years.
There you go. 5 drops under your tongue, 3 times a day.
Yes, doctor. So, have you heard from Victor Newman again?
Nothing is wrong.
Oh, come on, Nikki. I know you. I know when you have something on your mind.
Don't you have a plane to catch?
I can spare a few minutes. All right, now you just tell me what's troubling you.
You're right, I am upset. I've been upset since last night.
What happened?
I broached the idea of having another child with Victor, and he looked at me as if I were mad.
You what?
Oh, don't you start in on me, too. This is not an outrageous idea, Catherine. Although, according to my husband, it's the most ludicrous thing on earth. And he is not even willing to consider it. He basically said that I'm just too old to be anything but a grandmother.
Nikki, darling, I have to say the man is...
You are agreeing with him?
A baby is the last thing that I would think you would want, especially at this stage of your life.
At this stage of my life? Why do people keep saying that?
Nikki, do not be defensive with me.
For your information, not everybody thinks I'm too old to have a child.
Wait a minute, not everybody? Not everybody? Whom are you referring to? Not everybody.
It's immaterial.
Is it? Answer me, Nikki.
All right, Brad. Brad Carlton happens to think that I am very young and vital, and he would love to have a child.
You actually talked to that man about this? Well, my dear, exactly what kind of a relationship do you have with Brad Carlton?
I can't believe it.
What?
You and Mac, you were almost nice to each other.
Yeah, well, it's easy when you know you're never gonna see each other again.
Come on. That's the only reason you cut us some slack.
All right. Okay. Maybe I misjudged her a little bit. Still, she's so uptight. I guess she's been through a lot, though. Anyway, it's hard to think straight with all the crazy stuff that's been going on around here. My mom's been driving me out of my mind.
Admit it. All right. You finally realized how cool Mac is.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, she's human.
Real big of you, Abbott.
Thanks.
All right. I should head out.
Yeah.
I guess this is it.
All right. Well, it's been real, man.
Hey, next time, don't stay away so long.
Yeah, well, maybe you should come hang out with me in New York.
Right. Right after I make my first million.
Yeah.
See you later, man.
Take it easy.
Get out of my way, you swindler. Oh, please don't give me that look. Did you think I'd really believe Jack's tall tale that you'd spend every penny I gave you?
I don't really care what you believe, Jill. And I certainly have more right to be in this house than you do.
Yeah, with my money lining your pockets.
Okay, what is it, Jill?
We need to talk, Ashley. Alone.
I was leaving anyway. Remember my offer, sweetheart.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks. Have a good day.
Offer. What was she talking about?
Doesn't really concern you, Jill.
Oh, the hell it doesn't. If that overinflated housekeeper is in on the Jabot deal and I'm not,
Didn't we
Ashley...
already have this conversation?
Times were different then. Victor's deadline wasn't breathing down your neck. Which brings me to the point of my visit. I'm going to be unavailable for the rest of the day. So I was wondering if you'd spoken to Jack about my proposal. Are you going to accept my offer? I need to know now.
Okay. Jack and I spoke. And although we thank you for your interest, we will not be needing your help.
Brad Carlton and I do not have a relationship.
The man just wants to have children with you.
Oh, Catherine, we were just talking.
I hope to God that's all you were doing.
Excuse me, Mrs. Chancellor. We really ought to be going. You don't have much time before your flight.
Fine, Robert, I'll be right out. Just a few minutes. Look at me. I know you're very emotional, and I understand.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, damn it. I'm a woman. Please. Please promise me you'll have nothing else to do with this man. Do not see him. Do not talk to him on the phone. And whatever you do, do not discuss such intimate details with him.
Catherine, I can't just avoid him.
Of course you can.
No, I can't. He works with Victor now.
That is an excuse, and you know it, damn it. Nikki, I want you to promise me something. You have seen the last of Brad Carlin. At least be careful. Darling, you have everything you have ever wanted. Victor, a wonderful family. Don't throw it away. Don't do it. Don't do it, Nikki, please. I'll see you when I come back. I love you.
I love you too.
You haven't answered me, Ramona. Has Victor Newman called again?
No, not since the last time.
When he asked you to give him your opinion of that company he's thinking of buying.
I looked over the notes last night. Wrote several pages. I was just about to fax them off.
Get the impression you enjoyed your assignment.
Elena, you know how rewarding my job is here. But this company has the potential of helping so many, I mean, countless people.
Still amazes me. A man like Victor Newman getting involved in something like this.
Oh, he cares greatly about people. He wants to help any way he can.
Much like yourself. You know, the way you talk about him sounds like he's an extraordinary man.
Oh, he is.
So what's your verdict, Bradley?
Well, they're, excellent, Victoria.
My reaction exactly.
You and Malcolm really captured something here. You look surprised.
Well, I was under the impression that you thought we should hold off, not rush into anything.
That was my first instinct.
But you've changed your mind?
I've given our last meeting a lot of thought. Your insistence that we hit the ground running. Started concepting for Brash and Sassy's new image right away. You were right. We need to come out of the starting gate full speed ahead. After all, the holiday season is almost upon us.
I commend the attitude, Bradley. It's a good quality to have, to be able to step back from a situation, reassess it, and admit that you're wrong. It's a lesson for all of us.
You are turning me down?
That's right.
Oh, I don't believe this. I have the means to help you return Chabot to your father, and you are scorning me? You're slapping me in the face?
God, you are such a drama queen.
I made this offer in good faith, Ashley.
Did you? Look at yourself, Jill. You're practically foaming at the mouth. It frightens me. It makes me wonder, why are you so desperately interested in this? Why is it so important to you?
Because I happen to care what happens to this company.
The only thing you care about is yourself.
How dare
Oh, it's
you?
true. Nothing's ever simple with you. You always have an ulterior motive. Some perk for your benefit. So what is it this time? One last chance, take a big bite out of the Abbott name?
Go ahead. Turn your back on me, shut me out. But you damn well better be able to pull your funding together, because that was your last chance to get a cent out of me. Clock's ticking, Ashley. Better raise the money by night or you can just kiss Chabot goodbye. And I will be the first to remind you that you have only yourself to blame.
Oh, thank heavens you're still here.
Okay, what is it?
Darling, I'm going to be out of town now for a few days.
When?
Well, now. In fact, the cars are waiting outside.
Where are you going?
I'd rather not say.
Don't tell me Jill's gotten to you.
This has absolutely nothing to do with Jill, darling.
Okay, so you're not running away again, right?
Well, of course not. I mean, even if I were, I'd never leave you. Surely you must know that.
Don't suppose I could tag along.
Well, I'm afraid this is something that I have to do on my own.
Doesn't sound like a vacation.
Well, it most assuredly is not a vacation.
But Jill's thrilled.
Well, she doesn't know. Now, Mackenzie, listen to me. If Jill finds out, let's just put it this way. I do not want her to know that I am out of town.
Wow, this is a mystery.
Well, it's for your own good. Listen to me. If Jill should know that she's here in this house alone with just you and Bertie,
she's really gonna go on the attack.
I will not let her verbally abuse you one more time.
More than she already has, you mean?
Darling, I know better than anyone how difficult that moron can be.
That's putting it mildly.
But I also know that you can hold your own.
I'll try.
Darling, now remember, just promise me if she gets to be too much, then you pull your head in like a turtle.
Like this?
Exactly. Promise me now. That if she starts up, you'll just think to yourself, just an old bag of hot air. Okay?
Ryan, what is it?
I hope you know how I feel about this pregnancy.
Yeah, of course I do. And I can't tell you how happy I am about it.
But it wasn't always this way.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. I mean, when I think about our baby's heartbeat on that ultrasound and how amazing it was, our child. And to imagine my reaction when you first told me.
You were in shock. Not to mention, out of work, it was an extremely stressful time.
For both of us. And I didn't help things by freaking out about this baby.
It's okay, really. I mean, I knew deep down in my heart that you would come around. How could you not? We love each other, and we're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have our own family. And that is the most special thing that we could share. You're here now. And our baby, and I know that, and that's all that matters. And I think back to the look on your face the first time that you laid eyes on our baby, and you fell in love instantly. And the way you've supported me ever since, no wife could ask for a more giving or a more attentive husband. Come here. Please, honey, just forget about the past. It's behind us now. We have so much to look forward to, and so much to be thankful for.
I love you.
Hey guys, hope you don't mind. I'm sorry. Bad timing?
No, it's okay. You don't have to leave.
Are you sure? I'm just really happy.
Well, I believe I've addressed all your concerns. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to do.
I don't believe we are through yet, are we, Bradley?
Well, I do have one more question, Victoria, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Where do things stand with the advertising agencies?
Nick and I will be taking pitch meetings the Monday after Labor Day.
Oh, great. I'll clear my calendar.
That's really not necessary.
Oh, I would love to be part of those meetings.
I hope you both realize how important it is to work together as a team. And I hope that we'll continue to do so in the future. There's a meeting to attend, if you'll excuse me.
Good job. Put on a real nice act. But it's really just a feeble attempt to disarm me. It's not gonna work, Bradley. Do you hear me? You will never win me over.
Think again, Victoria. I'm starting to get through to you already, and you know it. No way am I giving up now.
You think Victor Newman will have more projects for you in the future?
You know, before Victor went back home, he implied there were a number of people that he wanted to introduce me to. That if I wanted to take my work onto a larger scale, that there was an opportunity. But at that point, I had discouraged him from contacting me again.
But now you're wondering if that was the right decision.
No. Victor and I live in two different worlds. It's best this way.
Are you going to fax him a personal note with your findings?
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, thanks for the medicine.
You're welcome.
I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
I know you've suffered a terrible loss. Terrible loss. And what I want to tell you is that I've lived a little longer than you have. And therefore I know that this pain will soon become a distant memory. So don't worry. It's not going to be with you all the time. I'll be in touch.
No. You'll go back to your own world, as you should. And you, too, will put all this behind you.
There's something from this experience that I'm going to take with me. And it's something that Chet said. When one saves a life, one is responsible for it. I will always remember that.
Darling, you do realize that Jill's outbursts are nothing more than empty threats. That you have nothing to worry about as long as you are with me.
I know, I'm not worried. I'm not.
Well,
I'm fine. I'll be just fine. Besides, I got Bernie to protect me.
I've always respected your freedom, but this time I have to have you make me a promise. You know that while I'm away, you will not leave town. Now, you promise me that you will be here when I come back.
Kate, you know I don't like to be pinned down.
And I rarely, if ever, ask anything of you. This time, I need your promise. You will not run off while I'm away.
Fine. I'll stay in town.
Thank you. I'll be back in a few days. And then I pray God that you will realize you belong here with your family in this home. I love you, Matt. Please believe that. I love you. Well, promise? Say it.
I promise.
I believe you. Promise.
Look, you two, I've got to run. Sweetheart, you have an appointment this afternoon.
But I think it's just with the nurse practitioner. I don't think they're gonna do ultrasound, so you really don't have to come.
Oh, no, I want to come. I'll see you there. Listen, you keep an eye on your sister for me.
Will do. It's unbelievable. Trisha, things just keep getting better and better. I have never been happier. I mean, I don't even understand. It's like Ryan is a changed man. And you know what he did right before you showed up? He apologized. Apologized for the way he reacted when he first found out I was pregnant. It's like he finally understands. He's gonna be a dad, we're gonna have a baby, and now everything's different. For Ryan. For both of us. Even my relationship with Nina and Philip, I mean, they don't threaten me anymore. If anything, I'm glad to see how much my husband cares about his son. Yeah, I mean, it goes to show what a great father he's gonna be. Exactly. Ryan loves Philip. He's always gonna be a father to him. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But I'm carrying his baby. And I'm gonna give Ryan something no other woman has. A child of his own.
It's fine. Hello. Jack, where are you? I've been waiting all morning for your call. What the hell are you doing in Argentina? You can't find Dad. Isn't he still with Steve and Tracy? Well, what kind of a change in his itinerary? Jackie, you're supposed to be here. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's not your fault, but if we're gonna do this, we've got to come up with something really fast. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot for reminding me that we're running out of time. I'm well aware of that. Okay. Just stay in touch with me, please. Bye. Jill's right. We're running out of time. Don't worry, don't panic. There has to be an answer. Just hope we find it fast.
Jill Abbott, Mr. Abbott's former wife. Yes, Billy's mother. No, I know Mr. Abbott isn't home, but he is expected to return today, isn't he? Right, well, if you haven't heard from him, I assume that means his itinerary hasn't changed. Wonderful. Tell Mr. Abbott I called and that I will be there this afternoon to discuss something very important with him. Yes, today. I mean, I doubt he intends to go out since he'll have just returned from such a long trip. Okay, if he does have plans, just tell him that it's imperative he not leave until he speaks with me. Great. I'll be there as soon as possible. Thank you.
You going to New York too?
You were eavesdropping.
I overheard. What do you want to talk to Dad about? Mom, what are you up to?
Darling, this is something that I don't care to discuss with you at the moment.
Well, whatever that means. But if you think I won't get it out of you on the airplane, you're wrong. I mean, I assume we have the same flight together. It's about time we head for the airport, isn't it?
No.
Oh, don't tell me our flight's delayed.
Your flight is delayed. Let me clarify, Billy. I'm leaving. You're not. You're staying right here.
Hello.
Hello yourself.
What are you doing calling here?
Take it easy. Victor's in a meeting. He'll be in it all morning. Thought we could grab a cup of coffee at our little spot. Talk.
No, that's not possible.
Can't squeeze me in your busy day?
I have other obligations. Furthermore, I would appreciate it if you would stop harassing me.
Harassing you? Is that what I'm doing?
Look, the last time we talked, I made myself very clear. You know how I feel.
Yes, Nikki, I do.
Brad, I'm married. I have a husband I love. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Yet you continue to see me.
Not anymore.
You telling me it's over?
There was never anything between us to be over.
Nikki, that's not true and you know it.
What I know is that this has to stop now.
Nikki, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
What's happened? You're upset because I told you how I feel about you having another child with Victor?
Goodbye, Brad.
Nikki, please don't hang up. Nikki, please. We need to talk. I mean, can't you just... Victor, here's the information you requested. Think of you often and hope you are well. I'll never forget what you did for me.